You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
Let me say something. I want to see Trump be successful because this is our country, but I don't think he is focusing on the issues that really affect Black America. I hope he would, though.
So then you must agree that Obama was not focusing whatsoever on the issues that were affecting Black America if you don't think that Trump is right now, because the numbers are in and blacks are doing better under his administration.
I love President Obama, and I don't think we should spend any more time trying to put him down.
I think it's important to show that things are a lot different, and it's important because for so long they have told us that because there was a black president, this meant progress. Progress is not a skin tone. Progress is a number, okay? And for so long we've been convinced, look, he's taking a photo op with Beyonce and Jay-Z. That means absolutely nothing. Chicago got worse while Obama was in office, and he came from there. That's what you can't dispute the facts here.
Is this a cultural shift? Is this going to happen?
We are on the brink of a cultural shift, and I can tell you right now, it is going to be amazing to watch.
There are some fundamental questions about the balance between security and liberty that transcend just the FISA question. So what I would like to do is see if we can get a direct answer to the question about when the intel community needs to get a warrant, for example, when a lesser amount of evidence would do, and second, the circumstances when no specific evidence is needed at all. And the FISA law does not specify whether a warrant is required. So that's the reason that I'm asking the question. I asked it a year ago.
I'd like to ask Director Mueller to help me with that question.
And Mr. Director, I'm anxious to hear from Director Mueller, who I greatly respect, but I also need to hear from you with respect to the intelligence community. That's why I asked it a year ago.
As I said, Senator Wyden, in the case of CIA and NSA, who were engaged in foreign intelligence collection, that's a practice they do not engage in.
Director Mueller?
Well, Senator, you're talking, well, let me start by saying that there's no real distinction in what we do between the criminal and the national security. If we require it in criminal side, we require it in national security, and we treat them the same. There is no distinction between our intelligence cases in terms of undertaking the activity you suggest and our criminal cases. That being said, in the wake of the Jones decision, which I'm sure you're familiar with, that is put some things in an area where we're waiting to see where the courts go. Quite obviously, they said if you were going to trespass to install a device, then that requires a warrant. The standard on that warrant is still up in the air.
You have identified the exact reason why I'm trying to get an answer from Director Clapper, because there's no question we are going to watch what the courts do in the days ahead. The question is, what will be the rights of Americans while that is still being fleshed out? And the fact is, FISA does not specify whether a warrant is required. And I know I'm out of time for this round. I just want you to know, Director Clapper, respectfully, I will be asking this question of you, just like we did with respect to the legal documents for targeted killings, which we finally got after 7 requests over a 2-year period, until we get an answer. What I wanted to see is if you could give me a yes or no answer to the question, does the NSA collect any type of data at all on millions or hundreds of millions of Americans?
No, sir.
It does not.
Not wittingly. There are cases where they could inadvertently, perhaps, collect, but not wittingly.
Of his offices. If something like that happened, would this be something you would be aware of?
I would certainly hope so. I can say, obviously I can't speak officially anymore, but I will say that for the part of the national security apparatus that I oversaw as DNI, there was no such wiretap activity mounted against the president-elect at the time, or as a candidate, or against his campaign. I can't speak for other Title III authorized entities in the government or a state or local entity.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if the FBI, for instance, had a FISA court order of some sort for a surveillance, would that be information you would know or not know?
Yes.
You would be told this.
I would know that.
If there was a FISA court order
Yes.
on something like this.
Something like this, absolutely.
And at this point, you can't confirm or deny whether that exists?
I can deny it.
As I understand it, this was simply an extension of the original FISA request, meaning that, or implying that apparently there was information that was considered valuable that was being obtained via the initial FISA request. FISAs have finite dates that
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour, folks. Got some new Q updates. Just wanted to show you guys a few videos there. Give me 1 second. All right, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Maybe after the video, like, comment, check the description box. I always leave the links down below for the Q post. All right, what a great weekend, folks. Definitely some good weather, clear skies. Did some barbecuing over the weekend for sure. Got outside, so it was great. Great day. All right, so we're gonna get into these Q posts here. The last one I read would have been 1297. Okay, so 1298. 1298 in the series. This came at 22:25. So 10:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do you believe in coincidences? Autists on fire. Do you believe in coincidences? Think recent Mueller drops. Think private comms. They fall for it every single time. Risk. Watch what happens. Q. Click that. Get rid of that one. All right, let that load. 1299 in the series. We had Anonymous 8 Great Awakening off the 8chan. Post R equals 18. Q. Click into that one. Okay, I'm not seeing what happened here. Bear with me, there it is. Okay, so love this part of the movie. They be shitting. Q Flynn rap ping up giving up where the bodies are buried. Q, are we on track at all with the full map by using mirror plus markers to line up drops with the same timestamp context? Much appreciated. Lots of frustrated people out there working. Thanks for the confirmation, Q. Autist on fire. Rats love the cheese. You're listening to them. They're stupid. Thank you, Q. MSN not talking about airstrike in Syria, Israel, U.S. What's going on with the hush-hush? Sounds to me like we're doing it. What about the Moab in Syria today? Pompeo visit Israel and Saudi Arabia. No coincidence. Bring it heavy tonight, Q. We deserve it. Bring the light. Q, tell Sarah we support her 1,000% and are appalled by the WHCD shit show. The climax, been waiting for this part of the flick. Glued to my seat and loving every minute of it. Watch Jason Goodman interview about the shill game. Learn who's been talking to you and why. Okay. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Trafficker Street. I took the better deal. So what is 18? Washington, Michigan was amazing. 17, then 18? 18 traitors, maybe? R is the 18th traitor. Prayers to patriots who lost their lives. Yes, definitely. God bless. Thank you for your sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice. Is exactly that. So, good evening, Q. I don't suppose you're going to confirm that Mueller has been working for Trump from the beginning. Just realized POTUS equal mogul equal 13. This is a full convo. R was a missing letter of anagram. Iron Eagle equals Eager Lion 18. We know this is important because R is the 18th letter of the alphabet. Therefore, 12422608 got it right on the nose. Good job, boys. 608. Let's see. $18 equals R, Renegade or Obama. What was that? America, North Jordan, okay. $18 equals R equals Renegade equals Obama. What? R had created / assembled his own global armed force. Military experts from 22 nations gathered in Jordan as part of Eager Lion exercise. 24 April 18, senior commanders and military experts from 22 countries convened for a seminar in Amman on Tuesday as part of the annual Eager Lion drill. The participants discussed the return of foreign fighters from areas of conflict to their home countries, the control of the ungoverned spaces, and the current threats posed by unarmed aircraft and drones. In the seminar's opening speech, Lieutenant General Mohammed, kind of spelled Mohammed Farhat of Jordan Armed Forces underlined the role of the global coalition to counter terrorism. The Eager Lion is an annual multinational exercise that has been held in Jordan since 2011. This year's drill got underway on April 15th with participation of more than 7,000 soldiers from Jordan and the United States, including ground, naval, and air forces. More than 40 countries are expected to take part in 2019 drill. There's a YouTube link. Okay, so we've heard all kinds of where we go one, we go all. Okay, folks, so do another update here to see if there's anything more. Okay. Let's see if there's anything on from Trump. Okay. So the last one I read on him was 16 hours ago. Just got the recent poll earlier this morning. Trump's triumphs are driving his critics crazy. Thank you, Steve Hilton, at Next Rev FNC. Just want to do what is right for our wonderful USA. The White House Correspondents' Dinner was a failure last year, but this year was an embarrassment to everyone associated with it. The filthy comedian totally bombed, couldn't even deliver her lines, much like the Seth Meyers week performance. Put dinner to rest or start over. Together we rise. Your presidency is a joke. You've done nothing for our country but compromised our institutions. Our institutions, our health, and our safety. Your days are numbered, Donald. You will go down as the worst president in the history of the United States. Stand up, fight back, support your personal agenda cause. Resist together. Hashtag resist, hashtag march for our lives, hashtag impeach 45, and hashtag blue wave. What a joke. So this guy writes, you are living in a different movie than 95% of the Americans. We see nothing but winning. Take your blinders off and see what's going on. He will get a Nobel Peace Prize for North and South Korea. Pay attention and quit being a libtard. Hashtag QAnon. There you go, folks. We will just leave it at that on that one. Okay. All right, folks. So just wanted to read them to you. Get a couple updates. I am tired. I'm going to get to bed. Patreon has been converted to a, opposite, just a patron now. So no longer have the Patreon. That was just a show. I could have deleted it completely, but I think maybe down the road in the future, these things are set up under the Patriot Hour. Nothing to do with the Q, but just for right now, I agree. I think the information, it's being delivered to us to spread around, should be free. Everyone's already got to pay for their phones to get access and internet, YouTube. I don't think it's right to, other people that are, need to make a living or to keep things up. They do what you got to do. That's maintaining. Being extra profitable is that's something else that is perfectly fine. I don't have any issues with it, but I think on this one subject, if at all cost, yeah, I agree. So okay, what else did I have? I think that was it. Okay, so that's interesting. Explosions at Syrian military base caused 2.6 magnitude earthquake. A 2.6 magnitude earthquake was recorded close to Taxiz, Hama, Syria at 10:40 p.m. local, so 3:40 New York time Sunday. At the same time, Syrian TV reported several explosions in the same area. Wonder who created the earthquake. Love this part of the movie. So it's interesting, folks. Like somebody, you know, some things I was reading, history. The FBI and these agencies, they like to, you know, when they find all this stuff going on, or if you get the right people that are actually being let go and new people coming in, when they're uncovering all this, they love to they don't just come bust people all at once or early. It's not your typical like armed robbery, and they're you know, this is embedded stuff. So they love to get somebody. They love to get a person to flip and get the whole story out and just have them people cooperate. So that's going to be the interesting thing. Who knows? I have videos way back on the Mueller that I just thought that he was acting against Trump but was for him. Trust Mueller I came up with, but it was nowhere to be found, right? So, and I came back and had looked through. So, I mean, we don't know. There's going to be people that we thought from the beginning was against Trump the whole time, or were actually for him. They were on the other side acting bad or against him, talking out, but the whole time they were doing the dirty work. All public, you know, it's all gonna be a big shock, big release. They're saying some of the text that they got, some of the you know, Page and Stroke or Strawzak, Nosy pronounced, so it's just Stroke or Strzok, Peter Strzok or whatever his name is, and Page. They some of them are being still withheld. Haven't been released. The ones that have been released, but there were some that were so national security that they're just waiting. They're stalling. Members of Congress are stalling for the American people because it is a national security issue. So they all didn't get released, and it'll be a while longer. Crazy, crazy stuff, folks. Crazy times. All right, so if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. A little tired, so a little late. Just wanted to give you guys the updates. Be a tad busy. Try to get one out in the morning, and most likely I will. Other than that, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and we'll see you guys here real soon. Good evening, God bless, and Godspeed, each and every one of you. Good evening.
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
Froggy.